Good evening. Patricia is off this week. We begin tonight with the outpouring of support for Ottawa Mayor Jim Watson after a homophobic slur was painted outside his home this weekend. The hateful message, written on the weekend, the mayor was celebrating a major career milestone. CTV's Joel Haslam reports.
On a tree-lined West End street, this is the only writing neighbors here are accustomed to seeing. But this weekend, words of hatred.
Somebody came and wrote a homophobic slur on the street in front of the mayor's house.
It hits a little closer to home when it's at home.
The graffiti's now washed away, but has left a lingering stain on the capital's landscape.
All people deserve to be treated with the same respect and shown the same consideration, and no one should have to live in fear for their safety for being who they are.
It was supposed to be a weekend celebrating Mayor Watson's unprecedented years of service. That milestone marred by hate and intolerance.
I often wonder, why would someone go to that much trouble, to be that hateful?
Completely inappropriate and not reflective of this neighborhood whatsoever.
Neighbors on the mayor's street shocked and appalled.
It is 2021, and with all the education that is happening right now, I can't believe that somebody would go through these lengths to write something like that.
Disgust, anger, a little bit of a feeling of violation that it happens in your neighborhood, because it's not just a slur against the mayor, it's the whole community who's affected, right?
We're better than that in this city, and we're better than that in this country, and there are laws to protect against that as well.
Police are following leads, checking feeds from potential security cameras in the area, investigating this incident as a hate crime.
But this is an issue that affects everybody. It's your neighbor, it's your friend, it's your colleague at work, and I think we all have skin in this game, literally and figuratively, and we have to do better as a community and as a country.
On Twitter, the Prime Minister condemning the graffiti, saying there is no place for this ignorant and inexcusable hate in this city or anywhere in our country. Jim, know that Canadians across the country are standing with you.
I'm more sad than angry.
Watson's hope that this incident doesn't discourage others from coming out in a city striving to embrace people's diversity and choices.
I hope this is more of a one-off because I'm the mayor as opposed to I happen to be gay. But, we have to continuously be vigilant and speak out against these acts.
Joel Haslam, CTV News.
And joining us now is Mayor Jim Watson. You were on this program on Friday. We were talking about the fact that you were marking this anniversary and the fact that you came out. Part of the problem with that is probably the fear of something like this happened, and it hadn't happened yet until this weekend. What do you think about all this?
Well, Graham, I think it's, I'm more sad than angry. Sad that someone would take the time to, find out where I live, go and buy some paint, obscenities at the end of my driveway. It's really, as I said, I don't know what would motivate someone to do that other than, they don't like members of the gay community. And I hope it doesn't act as a deterrent, for instance, for other people who want to come out, because I've had a very positive experience by and large. As I told you last week, about 95% of the feedback I've received from people when I did come out 2 years ago was very positive. And just in the last 12 hours or so, I've been inundated with some very kind comments from friends and also complete strangers. So, my hope is that it doesn't act as an impediment for someone else to come out in the future fearing this kind of behavior. What
do you want to say to this person? You've said you want to meet with them and ask them about it. Why?
Well, you want to know what would motivate them. What have I done or anyone who's a member of the LGBTQ community done to merit this kind of crude behavior? What goes through someone's mind? Are they having mental challenges? Do they have just, so much hate in their heart? You just want to know why, and, what is the motivation for them to go to all this trouble, knowing that, the city has a very stringent policy, not just because it's the mayor's house, but any homophobic or sexist or racist language is removed, literally within hours.
Was it more unsettling because it was at your home?
Yeah, I think so. You think of your home as your castle and you feel comfortable and protected there. You know, I've had some other people, you know, there'd been a protest and then someone was putting sticky notes on my door, you know, a couple of weeks ago. But nothing really like this. It was pretty personal. But, you know, I respect the police came and looked at it, took pictures of the graffiti. And I'm not sure if they'll find the person because, you know, I'm not sure how effective security cameras are that far away, you know, from my door to the end of the driveway.
Mayor Jim Watson, we appreciate your time on this. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.